What you just saw is a game called Project Boost, and I'm playing it right now. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to play and why you should get it. But before I start, I just want to say that this video is going to have two sections. The first section are for beginners who are just starting to play, and the second version is for more experienced players who just want some tips. So if you haven't played this game yet, I recommend watching through the whole beginner guide. When you spawn in, you'll notice that there's a bunch of techie stuff. But the good news is that this has nothing to do with the game. On the left side, there are going to be cosmetics that you can buy with points. And on the right side, you can change your character color or calibrate your height. And if you take a look outside, you'll notice this huge map. It has these weird towers, one big one in the center, and it's full of hills. And now that you've learned the map, let me show you how to play. When you first load into the game, you'll notice that you don't have any vaults. So to spawn them, press the thumbstick button and grip at the same time. And now you have vaults. And this is also how you can move around. If you hold the grip button and then release it, you'll launch in whatever direction that your stilts are facing. Just like this. And if you want a better boost, you can hit off the ground and then release. So that was the first mechanic, and now I'm going to teach you how to glide. If you're ever in need of gliding, put the tip of your stilts together and hold grip or trigger on both controllers. So it'll look something like this. Now that you've learned all the mechanics, let me tell you what you can do. In Project Boost, you'll see these discs around the map called floppy disks, indicated by light beams. And how floppy disks work is if you put it into one of these terminals, then you'll get however many points it says on it. But there actually is a way to get way more points. So by putting the disc into your mouth, then all the points you earn gets added onto the disc. In this game, there are two main ways to earn points. And the first one is by completing the skill course. When you start the skill course, you'll notice that a ring spawns in the map randomly. And you have to go through the given amount in a certain amount of time. And then you'll notice that you've got way more points on your disc. But you don't actually have to turn in your disc yet. If you put your disc back in your mouth, start the skill course again, and finally complete it, you'll notice that you've actually stacked points on your disc. And then you can finally turn it in. But believe it or not, there's actually a way to get even more points. When I showed you the disc, you might have seen that it had a ×2 multiplier. And this means that whatever points you put into the terminals, it gets multiplied by the multiplier, which in this case is 2. The yellow discs with a ×2 multiplier have a really common chance of spawning, but there is a ×5 multiplier disc that has a way lower chance of spawning. The second main way to get points is with King of the Hill. King of the Hill is located on this tall spire, and in King of the Hill, your goal is to be on this spire for the longest time, more than anyone else. And right now, I don't have any friends, but basically, you can hit people off by holding trigger and then hitting people. As you can see, I got 37 points from that, so let's go turn it in. The third game mode that you really can't get points from is tag, and it's very self-explanatory. You start the game, someone gets tagged, well, me, because I'm the only one in the lobby, and you can start tagging people by hitting them with the tip of your vault. Now that you've learned the basic rundown of this game, I'm going to move on to the advanced section of this video, which will give you tips on how to be the best player, like me. Tip 1 is about boosting, and it's how to go really, really high. So when you boost in Project Boost, there actually isn't a delay. So this means that you can boost as many times as you want. So let's say you want to go really high. All you have to do is do one big boost and then start spamming your boost up, and you can go really high or really far. However, in the older versions of this game, this was pretty much a glitch, and I'm not sure if this is going to be patched or not. The second tip is boosting and gliding at the same time. So as I taught you to glide, you can put your stilts together like this and hold grip or trigger on both controllers. But since you boost with grip and you also can glide with grip, let me show you something. If you're gliding, I'm holding grip right now, and what I can do is while I'm gliding, I can boost up and then keep gliding. This is a cool tip for if you ever want to redirect the direction that you're gliding really quickly, or you accidentally overshoot your glide. The next tip I'm going to show you is how to get an insane amount of points really quickly. If you take one of the ×5 multiplier discs and put it into your mouth and complete the skill course, then in a matter of only 1 minute, you can get 200 points. 200 points. And then just keep stacking that up a bunch and you can get up to 5,000 points. And speaking of skill course, another tip that my friend Turbiggle taught me is that no matter how many times, no matter how many rings spawn, whether it's 8, 7, 4, 8, however, it will still give you the same amount of points. This means that instead of starting the skill course and having to do 8 to get 40 points, you can just keep starting it over and over.
King of the Hills.
Until it gets to 3, complete the skill course in only half the time and still get the same amount of points. Which is literally a free hack to get points twice as quick. Now that you've learned some advanced tips for this game, I'm going to move on to the bonus section on why you should get this game. The first reason is that by Christmas, this game is only going to be 2 weeks old. So you have a chance to be OG in a really fun VR game. The second reason is that Project Boost has their own Discord server that's decently sized. And just like me, there's a bunch of people, like my friend Greenman, that can always help you out, give you answers to questions, and a lot more. Along with the Discord server being kind of small, this game is also kind of small. So you have a really good chance of meeting the devs. The next reason that you should get Project Boost is that it has a really amazing community. It only took me 5 minutes to get the whole lobby to take a group picture with me because they were so cooperative with me and willing to take a picture. The community is also very nice and very helpful. I'm trying to keep it that way and you can too. So if you're looking for a fun and fast-paced game with an awesome community, play Project Boost right now through the Meta Store because it's free and you won't regret it. Bye YouTube, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in Project Boost. Oh, by the way, my name is The Real Schmoothie in the game.